I love Minecraft. I know, very bold statement, but I actually love this game. I've been playing this game for as long as I can remember, ever since I was young. I first started playing it over at my friend's house on an Xbox 360. One of my fondest memories I have. I remember how in the first couple of weeks of me playing Minecraft, I found this tutorial with my friend on YouTube of building this gigantic iPhone, which we instantly wanted to do. So we sat there building it for like 4 hours. It took so long. But how did I go from building an iPhone in creative on an Xbox 360 to then spending a year on making a video? That is an extremely great question that I will get into. Now, the reason I'm now doing a commentary video all of a sudden is because I simply just got heavily inspired. I used to watch Technoblade when I was younger, Technoblade Skywars commentary videos, which were extremely good. And now recently, I've been seeing a lot of commentary videos going around, red crabs and purples. So I just feel inspired and I want to talk. I love Skywars, I love talking, so might as well just do them both. Now, how did I go from loving Minecraft, just a nice sandbox game, to spending a year on making a video? That is an extremely great question. So, my first video ever made was actually a Minecraft video, I think now 11 years ago. It was like an extremely bad, low quality video of me and my friend just playing Minecraft on the Xbox 360, but there was an iPad recording our split screen. So it just had, yeah, it was just so bad. But it was a start, so my first ever YouTube video was a Minecraft video. How crazy is that to think about? 11 years later, I'm still doing the same thing. Maybe just not on an iPad recording my split screen on the Xbox 360. But I'm still doing sort of the same thing. Well, we just kept posting split screen videos for a while. We posted a little bit of everything, just variety kid stuff, you know what I mean? Everybody had one of those YouTube channels. Then after a couple of years of playing on the Xbox 360, my friend finally got a PC, which changed everything for us. I mean, I never had like any way to play Minecraft. I just kept going over to my friends because I loved the game. And when he got his PC, that's when we got into Egg Wars, Bed Wars, Sky Wars, all the cool stuff. And it was great. It was so much fun. I actually love the old Egg Wars, Sky Wars, Bed Wars, all the fun stuff. But I never really posted anything about it. First off, because we didn't know how to. Second off, it wasn't my PC and we were like 10 years old. But we kept playing it out for a little bit until I had to move away. We moved like 30 minutes away, which meant no more running over to the neighbor house playing Minecraft. So I think another year went by till I bought myself a PS4, which was when I got into playing Minecraft again. It was Pocket Edition. It was still nice playing some survival games and stuff like that. But after saving up another 2 years, I finally got my own PC. And that's where everything started. I got back into making videos, or extremely bad videos, but I started making them at least. Since then, I've kind of making them a little bit on and off, and then in the last 2.5 years, I kind of started going full at it. I made a hardcore world, played 100 days without making videos, and then I got the idea to scale up my project, which made me want to make videos about them because it just felt interesting. So I started looking around for ideas and stuff like that, and that is kind of where it started. And it's been a ride, a very fun ride. I've been trying to one-up myself ever since, which brings us to the latest video, the 1 block video. The video that took me a year to make, which now that I say it out loud doesn't sound very healthy. But it was a lot of fun. So in this video, I basically spawn on this one grass block in the void. There's nothing but void, and I somehow have to beat the Ender Dragon from that point. And it's basically this very, very, very hard process. It took me like 3 months to record. Where you first have to get a zombie to spawn holding an iron shovel by jumping down over and over again. And then you have to kill the zombie to get the iron shovel, to then get snow to build out a platform, yada yada yada. Insane stuff until I do some crazy stuff to kill the Ender Dragon. That's pretty much how it goes. And it took me a year to make. 3 months to record, and I think about like 7 months to edit. Which does sound crazier now that I say it out loud. Now, I originally came up with this video idea, I think, 2 years ago, but I thought it was literally impossible. So I didn't think any more of it, and I kinda just left it in my files. Till I saw Mudflaps, Beppo, Wanba make similar challenges, to where I thought maybe it is possible. However, they did it with a tick rate increase, so I thought, is it possible to do it without it? And then I kinda started spending all my time doing it without it. And now let me tell ya, I've been going through hella making this video. This has been the hardest video I've ever made. Probably the hardest project I've ever made in my entire life. So in the making of this video, first off, my power supply got fried. Yeah, straight up, the thing that powers my computer just got destroyed. Then my main monitor also broke. Insanely ironic. So basically I have 3 monitors, but only one of them is actually good. The one I edit on and stuff. The other ones are just like 2 very low budget monitors that I have on the side. And of course my main one breaks and I have to get a new one. But it somehow just keeps getting worse, because then I decide to go for a walk. So I just go on a normal sidewalk, right? And I go to pick up my phone from my right pocket. And then I feel like I accidentally dropped something. So I look behind me and I see a drain well. Like those wells you have on the sidewalk, right? And I see my keys laying on like the side of it. And I see they're about to fall in. So I try to snap grab it and it falls down the drain well. So that was pretty annoying. But that's not even it. Because I then went to go to the gym and I accidentally locked my keys inside of the locker. Yeah, that was a rough day for sure. This all also happened 2 months after I got kicked out. So, I mean, yeah. But at least this video is gonna go down in history as one heck of a journey for me. Because I am gonna remember this one, that's for sure. And everything that happened in my life while making this one. But I'm proud that I made it through and that I made a video. Now, I'm still trying to hit 100k this year since I spent the entire last year making this video. So, the grind is on. I'm gonna grind so much 2026 now, it's gonna be unbelievable. So don't you worry, because we are so back.